The moment you allow yourself to believe that something is impossible, you have already surrendered. But today, I want you to understand something foundational. You have the power to make the impossible possible. You are not limited by circumstances. You are not limited by your environment. The only true limit is the limit of your belief. Inside of each one of us is untapped potential, a treasure waiting to be unearthed. What you perceive as impossible is simply what you have not yet figured out how to achieve. Every person that has ever changed the world, every individual who has defied the odds, stood exactly where you stand right now, on the edge of uncertainty, gazing at a future that seemed unimaginable. But instead of backing away from that edge, they stepped forward. They took the risk, not because they knew they would succeed, but because they were willing to try. Today, I want to challenge your concept of what is possible. Most of us live in a box created by our fears, doubts, and limitations others have placed on us. And we become so comfortable inside that box that we forget the infinite potential that lies beyond its walls. But let me tell you something, that box is not real. It is an illusion. The boundaries you see are only real if you accept them. The moment you decide that you will break out, that you will push through, is the moment that you take the first step towards making the impossible possible. Think of the people throughout history who have made great breakthroughs. The pioneers, the inventors, the explorers. The Wright brothers believed in the power of flight when the whole world thought they were crazy. Thomas Edison kept trying to invent the light bulb after thousands of failures, believing that his next attempt would be the one that succeeded. They understood something that many people forget. That failure is not the enemy. That struggle is not a sign to stop, but a sign to persevere. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He saw each setback as part of the journey to success, and this perspective enabled him to achieve greatness. Let these examples remind you that struggle is the foundation of progress. They didn't see impossibility, they saw a challenge. And today, we fly across continents in hours and light up our homes with the flip of a switch because someone dared to see beyond what others believed. I need you to see your life in the same way. What if the very thing you think is impossible is waiting for you to make it possible? What if the only thing standing between you and your greatest dream is your willingness to try, to persist, to fall down and get back up again? The power to overcome challenges is already inside of you, waiting for you to unleash it. People may have told you that you can't achieve your dreams, that your goals are too big, or that your vision is unrealistic. They may have said that people like you, people from your background, people from your neighborhood don't achieve great things. But let me tell you something. What people say about you does not define you. What others think of you is not your reality. What defines you is what you think of yourself and what you choose to do with the gifts you have been given. There will always be voices of doubt, voices that tell you to play it safe, to stay small, to stay in the box. But there is a voice inside of you that knows better, a voice that knows you were meant for more, a voice that believes in your potential even when no one else does. That voice is your power. Listen to it, nourish it, let it grow so loud that it drowns out every whisper of doubt and every fear that tries to hold you back. Every single one of us has the ability to do something extraordinary, but extraordinary results come from extraordinary actions. If you want to achieve something that has never been done, you have to be willing to do things you have never done before. You must be willing to take risks, to stand up even when it feels uncomfortable, and to keep going even when the world tells you to quit. That is what separates those who succeed from those who merely dream. Dreaming is easy. Everybody dreams, but only a few have the courage to transform their dreams into reality. That takes courage. That takes dedication. That takes a belief in yourself so strong that no setback, no criticism, and no failure can break it. And remember this, success is not a straight line. The road to making the impossible possible is filled with obstacles, detours, and setbacks. There will be times when you will question yourself, times when you will wonder if it's worth it, times when you will be tempted to give up. But in those moments, you must remember why you started. You must remember that the reason the road is hard is because it's worth traveling. The reason it seems impossible is because the reward is great. The struggle is part of the journey. It shapes you, strengthens you, and makes you ready for the greatness that awaits you. So today, I want you to make a decision. Decide that you will no longer be held back by fear. Decide that you will no longer allow others to determine what is possible for you. Decide that you will take ownership of your life and your destiny. You have the power to make the impossible possible. It starts with your belief. It continues with your actions, and it is fueled by your persistence. You are capable of greatness. You have everything you need inside of you to succeed. So go out there, take risks, dream big, and make the impossible possible. Your future is not written in stone. It is not predetermined by your past or by the limitations that others have placed on you. Your future is created by you, by the choices you make, by the actions you take, by the determination you have to keep going, even when it feels hard. Don't settle for a life that is less than what you are capable of. Don't allow yourself to be defined by the obstacles you face. Instead, use those obstacles as stepping stones to take you higher. Use them as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. The truth is, we are all going to face challenges. Life will always test us in ways that feel overwhelming. Think of Oprah Winfrey, who faced numerous hardships, from poverty to rejection, but ultimately rose to become one of the most influential figures in the world. Her story shows that challenges are not meant to defeat us, but to develop us. But those challenges are not meant to defeat us, they are meant to develop us. They are there to sharpen our skills, strengthen our resolve, and build our resilience. Each obstacle you face has a lesson. Each setback has a hidden gift. The question is not whether you will face challenges. The question is whether you will rise to meet them or let them break you. Imagine if you approached every challenge as an opportunity. If you saw every setback as a chance to grow. Imagine how unstoppable you would become. Imagine what you could achieve if you no longer feared failure, but instead welcomed it as a teacher. That is what the truly great people do. They don't fear challenges, they embrace them. They understand that challenges are part of the process of becoming the best version of themselves. And the same is true for you. You have to see every obstacle as an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to grow. Every person who has ever achieved something great has faced obstacles. They have faced doubts, setbacks, and failures, but they didn't let those things define them. They didn't let those things stop them. They kept going, they kept believing, and they kept pushing forward, even when it seemed impossible. And that is why they succeeded. The same is true for you. You can make the impossible possible if you are willing to keep going. If you are willing to believe in yourself, and if you are willing to work for it, you have a purpose. You have a unique set of gifts and talents that no one else in the world has. And you have the power to use those gifts to make a difference, to achieve your dreams, and to live a life that is full of meaning and purpose. But in order to do that, you must be willing to take action. You must be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to believe in yourself even when it feels scary. It's easy to talk about dreams. It's easy to think about what we want to achieve, but talking and thinking are not enough. Dreams require action. They require dedication. They require you to take steps every single day towards making them a reality. And those steps may be small. They may seem insignificant, but every single step you take brings you closer to your goal. Every single step you take is a step towards making the impossible possible. The world is full of people who will tell you that it can't be done, that your dreams are too big, that you should be realistic. But the world is also full of people who have achieved greatness, who have defied the odds, and who have made the impossible possible. The only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the willingness to keep going, the willingness to believe in the face of doubt, and the willingness to take action even when it's hard. There will always be those who try to pull you back, those who try to convince you that your dreams are unrealistic or that your efforts are in vain. You have to understand that these people are not the authors of your story. You are. They do not hold the pen to your future, you do. So take that pen, Take control and begin to write the story that you know you are capable of. Your story can be one of triumph, of overcoming, of perseverance. And that story begins with each decision you make to keep moving forward, even in the face of doubt. Understand that those who doubt you are often projecting their own fears and limitations onto you. They may not have the courage to chase their dreams, so they cannot comprehend your determination. They may have settled for less in their own lives, and your boldness to dream big intimidates them. But you cannot allow their fears to become yours. You cannot let their disbelief cloud your vision. The power lies within you to break free from the limitations others try to place upon you. The pen is firmly in your hands, and every day is a blank page for you to write your legacy. Write a story of courage. Write a story of resilience. Let it be known that no matter how many times you were told no, you continue to say yes to yourself. Let it be known that no matter how many doors were closed, you knocked again and again until the right one opened. Your story is not defined by the opinions of others, but by your own actions. Every single step you take, no matter how small, is a part of that story. Even the times you stumbled, the times you fell, they are all important chapters because they show your strength. There will be times when you feel alone on this journey, times when it seems like no one understands your vision or supports your dream. But remember this, you are never truly alone. There are countless people who came before you, who walked a similar path, who faced the same doubts and overcame them. Their stories are a testament to what is possible. You are standing on the shoulders of giants, and one day others will stand on yours. The story you write today will become the inspiration for someone else tomorrow. So do not take this journey lightly. You are not just writing your story, you are paving the way for others. When you wake up each day, remind yourself that you are the author of your destiny. The power is in your hands to create something incredible, something meaningful. Do not let anyone else take that pen from you. The critics, the doubters, the naysayers, they are not the ones who will live with the consequences of your choices. You will. So live in a way that makes you proud. Write a story of greatness, a story that speaks to your potential, a story that brings your dreams to life. You see, every great story has moments of conflict, moments when the hero is challenged to their core. And this is true for your story as well. There will be moments of uncertainty, moments when it seems easier to give up. But remember, those are the moments that define the hero. Those are the moments that make the story worth telling. Embrace those moments, face them with everything you have, and push through them. Because on the other side of those challenges is everything you've ever wanted. The people who try to tell you what is or isn't possible are not writing it. Only you can do that. When you face setbacks, when things don't go as planned, remember that every great narrative has unexpected twists and turns. It is how you respond to those challenges that makes the difference. Do you give in or do you rise up? Do you stop writing or do you turn the page and begin a new chapter? The choice is always yours. Your story has the power to inspire others, but more importantly, it has the power to inspire you. When you look back on your journey, let it be filled with moments that make you proud, moments when you chose courage over comfort, moments when you refused to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Every day you were given the opportunity to add to your story. Make every word count. Make every action meaningful. And when those around you try to impose their limitations on you, smile because you know the truth. You know that limitations are simply illusions created by fear. Fear cannot write your story, only you can. Choose to write a story of possibility, a story that knows no bounds, a story that dares to dream and achieves beyond imagination. The pen is yours. Write boldly, write bravely, and never stop believing in the power of your own story. No matter what anyone else says, you are the hero of your narrative. You decide what is possible, and you have the courage to make it happen. Every page you write, every chapter you complete brings you closer to your dreams. You are capable of greatness, and you have everything you need inside you to achieve it. So go ahead,
Are
take
available
control,
to
pick up
anyone
that
willing
pen,
to learn
and
and
write the story
apply
of your
them.
life. Make it a
So today,
masterpiece
I want to
because
share with
that
you the
is
roadmap that will lead you to
exactly
your
what you are
desires.
capable of. You
Whether
have
your
that power.
goal is
You
financial
have the power to make
abundance,
the
a
impossible possible.
thriving
It's
business,
not about
deeper
where you come from.
relationships, or
It's not
simply a
about what you
life of
have or don't
meaning and
have, and it's not
purpose,
about what others
the
think of you.
path is
It's about
there
what you believe
waiting
about
for you
yourself
to take
and
that
what you are
first
willing to
step.
do to make your
Let's
dreams
start with a
a
fundamental
reality. Your
concept.
past does not
Your life
define
does
you. Your
not get better by
circumstances do not
chance.
determine
It
your
gets better
future.
by
The journey may
change.
not be easy,
Write
but
that
it will be
down.
worth it.
Your
The
life
road
does
may be
not get
filled with
better by
obstacles, but
chance. It gets
every
better by
obstacle is an
change.
opportunity to
You
grow.
see, many people are
Every
waiting for
challenge
their
you face is an
circumstances to
opportunity
improve,
to
for
become
opportunity to
stronger,
fall
to
into their
become
lap.
better, and to
They're
move
hoping that
closer to
someday,
your dream.
somehow,
So embrace the
things will just
challenges,
get
embrace
better.
the setbacks,
But
and use
I'm
them
here to
as
tell
fuel to
you
keep going.
that's not how it
Because when you
works.
refuse to
If you
give
want to
up,
achieve
when
what you
you refuse to
desire,
let
you
anything
must be
stop
willing
you,
to
you make the
change.
impossible
Change your
possible.
habits,
You are
change your thinking.
capable of more than you know. You have power within you that you have not yet tapped into, potential that is waiting to be unleashed. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt keep you from taking action. Step into your power, believe in yourself, and take action towards your dreams. You have the ability to achieve greatness. You have the power to make the impossible possible, and it starts with you. It starts today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. The perfect moment is the moment you decide to take action. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Every great achievement started with a single step, and the only way to make the impossible possible is to take that step, to keep moving forward, and to never give up. You have the power. Believe it, embrace it, and use it to create the future you desire. You are standing on the threshold of greatness. Your dreams are not just fantasies. They are visions of what your life can be if you are willing to work for it. And you have everything you need to achieve those dreams inside of you right now. You have a heart that is strong, a mind that is capable, and a spirit that is resilient. All you have to do is take action. Your dreams are worth it. Your potential is limitless, and you have the power right now to make the impossible possible. Remember, the impossible is just something that hasn't been done yet. It's a challenge waiting for someone to rise up and take it on. Let that person be you. Be the one who sees beyond the obstacles, who refuses to be limited by fear, and who turns dreams into reality. When the doubts come, when the setbacks happen, when the world feels like it's against you, remember this. You are stronger than any challenge you will ever face. You are capable of overcoming any obstacle, of achieving anything you set your mind to. The road may be long, it may be hard, but every step you take brings you closer to your goal. And the moment you refuse to give up is the moment that the impossible becomes possible. In those moments of doubt, I want you to remember that every single person who has achieved greatness has stood exactly where you are right now. They have faced the same fears, the same setbacks, the same overwhelming doubts, but they kept moving. They chose to rise above the noise, to trust in their own abilities, and to keep pushing forward despite the odds. They knew that the doubts were not a sign to stop, but a sign to dig deeper, to fight harder, and to trust in the power that lies within. The doubts you face are not roadblocks, they are signals. They are signs that you are pushing beyond your comfort zone, that you are reaching for something greater than yourself. Doubts are an inevitable part of the journey to success, but they do not have the power to define you. Only you have that power. And the truth is, when you learn to dance with your doubts, when you acknowledge them without letting them control you, you become unstoppable. You become a force that nothing can deter. Every setback is an opportunity to learn something new. Every setback is an invitation to grow, to build strength, and to become resilient. Imagine if instead of seeing setbacks as failures, you began to see them as lessons, lessons designed to make you stronger, wiser, and more capable. You would not fear them. You would embrace them. You would face them with a courage and determination that knows no bounds. Because with each setback, you are being prepared for something greater. With each challenge, you are being molded into the person who is capable of achieving your dreams. And let me tell you this, the world will always test you. It will always challenge your resolve, your dedication, your commitment to your dreams. But it is in these moments of challenge that your character is forged. It is in these moments that you discover just how powerful you truly are. When you face those obstacles head on, when you refuse to back down, when you keep moving forward despite everything that stands in your way, you become an inspiration, not just to others, but to yourself. You prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, and that you can achieve anything. The road may be hard. It may be filled with unexpected twists and turns, but every twist, every turn, every bump in the road is bringing you closer to where you are meant to be. Every obstacle is a stepping stone, every difficulty a chance to rise. And each time you rise, each time you overcome, you prove to yourself that you are capable of making the impossible possible. You become more resilient, more determined, and more powerful than you ever thought possible. The journey will not be easy, but the rewards are beyond anything you can imagine. The satisfaction of knowing that you gave your all, that you refused to quit. There is no greater feeling in the world. Turning every impossible into a reality is what makes the struggle worthwhile. It is the feeling of true fulfillment, of living up to your potential, of knowing that you did not allow fear, doubt, or setbacks to hold you back. You are stronger than you realize. You are more capable than you can imagine. There is a power within you that is greater than any obstacle you will ever face. And the only way to unleash that power is to keep moving forward, to keep fighting, to keep believing in yourself, even when everything seems to be against you. Because when you refuse to give up, when you choose to keep going,
You know, I've
when you
spent
decide that you will
decades
not be
traveling this
defeated,
great country
that
of
is when the
ours,
impossible
sharing
becomes
ideas that
possible.
have the
So take that
power
step.
to
When you
change
fall, get back up.
lives.
When you
And
doubt
in all
yourself,
those
remind
years,
yourself of your
speaking to
strength.
crowds big
When
and
the world tells
small,
you it can't be
I've come to
done, prove
understand
them
one
wrong.
fundamental
You have the
truth.
power to make the
Each and
impossible
every one
possible,
of you
but it
has
starts with
greatness
you. It
within.
starts with the
You have the
decision to believe in
power to
yourself,
achieve
to
whatever it
keep
is your
going
heart truly
even when it's hard,
desires.
and to never, ever
Now, I
give
didn't
up.
always
Keep
know
pushing
this.
forward.
I grew up
Keep
on a small
striving, keep
farm in
dreaming, keep working.
Idaho, and
The
let me tell
power
you,
is
success
within you,
seemed like
and
a
it
distant
always
dream
has
back
been.
then.
The
But
journey
through a
may be
series of
long, the
fortunate
road
encounters
may
and a
be
whole
tough,
lot of
but the
personal development,
destination
I
is worth
discovered
every step.
something
You are destined for
miraculous.
greatness,
The
and you are ready to
principles
make the
that govern
impossible possible. So take that step. Keep moving forward. Keep believing yourself, even when it feels hard. Keep dreaming, keep working, and keep striving. You have the power to make the impossible possible, and it starts with you. It starts today. It starts right now. The world is waiting for you to rise, to step into your power, and to show what is truly possible when you refuse to give up. You are limitless, you are powerful, and you are ready to make the impossible possible.